Have you ever stopped to think about what it really means to be poor? I'm not just talking about money, but the mindset that traps us in this cycle. I've been there too, immersed in debt and frustration, believing that life was about scarce resources. But what if I told you that the key to wealth isn't about earning more, but thinking differently? Imagine waking up every day with the certainty that you can transform your reality. If you feel like you deserve more and can achieve financial freedom, you're in the right place. The truth is, most people live in their comfort zone, accepting poverty as their fate. But what if I told you there are simple steps that can change that story? How would you feel if you discovered that prosperity is within your reach? What would you do if you could open the door to abundance? Get ready, because the change begins with how you view the world. Today, we're going to explore how a simple shift in your mindset can lead you to a path of wealth and success. Are you ready to embark on this journey together? Wealth mindset. When I talk about a wealth mindset, I'm referring to a way of thinking that focuses on abundance rather than scarcity. It's interesting how many people, including myself at times, were taught to believe that money is limited and there isn't room for everyone to thrive. This scarcity mindset can trap us in a cycle of fear and financial insecurity. To truly change our reality, we need to adopt a perspective that believes there are opportunities for everyone. Viewing the world through this lens, we start to realize that financial success is a matter of choice and effort, not luck or destiny. Developing a wealth-oriented mindset also involves being proactive. Instead of waiting for things to happen, we need to pursue our goals. This means seeking knowledge, making connections, and being willing to learn from mistakes. I've learned that every failure is actually a lesson in disguise. When we can see challenges as opportunities for growth, we start moving towards prosperity more effectively. This shift in perspective is crucial for those who want to build sustainable wealth. Another essential part of this mindset is gratitude. When we are grateful for what we have, we make room to receive more. Gratitude not only helps us appreciate what we've already achieved, but also motivates us to continue seeking more. I often make a list of things I'm grateful for, and this helps me focus on opportunities rather than limitations. This practice is one of the pillars that sustain my wealth mindset. Moreover, a wealth mindset encourages us to surround ourselves with people who also think similarly. Our social environment has a huge impact on how we think and act. Therefore, seeking relationships with people who have a prosperous mindset can inspire and motivate us to move forward. Joining groups, discussing ideas, and sharing experiences with those who are already where we want to be is a powerful boost for our own financial journey. Cultivating a wealth mindset is an ongoing process. It's not something you achieve once and for all. It requires constant awareness of our beliefs and thoughts, adjusting them as needed. This requires self-awareness and a willingness to evolve. Since I started working on this mindset, I've noticed a change not only in my finances, but also in my quality of life. This transformation is the foundation upon which we can build a more prosperous future. Financial education. Financial education is one of the most powerful tools we can have in our arsenal. When I started to understand more about finances, I realized how lost I was regarding my money. Learning about how investments work, managing debt, and financial planning is essential for anyone who wants to build wealth. It's not just about making money, but knowing how to manage it intelligently. This made me rethink my choices and start making more informed decisions. One of the first lessons I learned was the difference between assets and liabilities. This distinction is crucial in building a solid financial foundation. Assets are anything that generates income, while liabilities are expenses that consume our resources. This understanding completely changed the way I handle my money. Previously, I didn't pay attention to these details and ended up spending on things that didn't provide returns. Today, I always seek to invest in assets that can generate passive income in the future. The importance of financial education. In addition, financial education teaches us about the importance of having an emergency fund. We often find ourselves unprepared for unexpected events, which can result in debt and financial stress. Having a fund set aside for unforeseen situations is a vital step to ensure financial stability and security. I myself have faced complicated situations, but having that reserve helped me handle challenges without panicking. Continuous learning is another important aspect of financial education. The financial world is always changing, and the strategies that work today may not be the same tomorrow. Therefore, it is essential to constantly seek new knowledge, whether through books, courses, or even conversations with more experienced individuals. I enjoy following finance blogs and podcasts as they help me stay updated and understand new perspectives on money. Finally, financial education empowers us. The more we know, the more confidence we have in making financial decisions. This not only allows us to build wealth, but also to live with less anxiety about money. I always say that financial education is an investment in ourselves. And just like any other investment, the returns are guaranteed if we have discipline and focus. When we educate ourselves financially, we are actually investing in a more prosperous and secure future. Assets versus liabilities. Understanding the difference between assets and liabilities is one of the most important steps on the journey to financial independence. I used to confuse what each of them truly meant, and that led me to make poor financial decisions. Assets are things that put money in our pockets, while liabilities are those that take it out. This distinction might seem simple, but its implications are profound. When I started prioritizing the acquisition of assets, my perspective on money changed dramatically. Investments in stocks, real estate, and even personal businesses are classic examples of assets. They have the potential to generate passive income, meaning that while I sleep, my money is working for me. It's fascinating to think about how we can make our money grow over time. Once I understood this, I began seeking more investment opportunities that fit this profile. This shift in focus helped me build a portfolio that not only provides income, but also long-term security. On the other hand, liabilities can masquerade as necessities. Many people, including myself, tend to spend on things that are not truly necessary, like new cars or the latest electronics. These assets might give a sense of status, but in reality, they are liabilities that drain our resources. Learning to differentiate between what is truly an investment and what is merely an expense was a turning point for me. I began to reconsider each purchase and ask if that item would actually bring a return or just leave me with less money. An effective strategy I adopted was creating a list of financial priorities. Putting on paper what my assets and liabilities are helped me better visualize my financial situation. This allowed me to make more conscious decisions and direct my resources to what really matters. I committed to increasing the proportion of assets in my life, and this change was a crucial step towards financial freedom. Understanding the difference between assets and liabilities also taught me about the power of patience. Building wealth doesn't happen overnight. It takes time and discipline to cultivate assets that are truly worthwhile. Sometimes it's tempting to seek immediate gratification, but it's essential to remember that true financial success comes from carefully and strategically building assets over time. This mindset helped me focus on the long term and not be swayed by financial fads. Real estate investment. Real estate investment has always been one of my favorite strategies for increasing wealth. When I started exploring this area, I realized that the real estate market offers unique opportunities for appreciation and passive income. Buying property is not just about acquiring an asset, it's an investment that can yield significant returns in the long run. Understanding the dynamics of the real estate market was a journey that taught me a lot about patience and strategy. One of the main advantages of investing in real estate is the potential to generate passive income through rents. When I acquired my first rental property, I was surprised to see how it could cover not only my expenses, but also generate a positive cash flow. This experience showed me that instead of just working for money, we can make our money work for us. The return on investment in real estate, when done correctly, can be quite satisfying and motivated me to continue on this path. Real estate investment. Additionally, real estate investment is generally less volatile than other forms of investment, such as stocks. Although the real estate market also has its fluctuations, the long-term trend is usually upward. This stability has provided me with more security regarding my investment portfolio. I have learned to analyze markets and identify areas with potential for appreciation, which has helped me make more informed and strategic decisions. Another aspect that attracts me to real estate investment is the possibility of adding value to properties. Through renovations and improvements, we can significantly increase the value of a property, which is not as easy to achieve with other types of assets. I enjoy seeing the process of revitalizing a property and the impact it can have on its market value. This ability to directly influence the return on my investment is something I greatly value. Investing in real estate has also taught me about the importance of research and planning. Before making any investment, it is essential to understand the market, trends, and tenant needs. This preparation is crucial to avoid costly mistakes. Real estate investment is a marathon, not a sprint, and this mindset is key. Risk and return. When we talk about finance, the relationship between risk and return is like a game of chess. You need to think a few moves ahead. Many people fear investing because they are afraid of losing what they already have. But the truth is that risk is an inevitable part of the wealth building process. The higher the risk, the greater the potential return. This does not mean you should invest everything in something unstable and cross your fingers. Calculated risks are essential and require research and planning. A clear example of this is the stock market. Over the years, many investors have lost money, but there have also been those who became millionaires. The difference lies in how each person approached their investments. While some bet on stocks of companies they did not know well, others studied market trends, the financial health of companies, and the economy as a whole. Education in this field makes all the difference. You can learn to minimize risks while maximizing returns. Furthermore, it is important to understand that risk is not just about financial loss. There are risks that can bring emotional or intellectual returns. Investing in a course, for example, is a way to take a risk that can result in personal and professional growth. The return, in this case, may not be immediate, but in the long run, the skills acquired can open doors that previously seemed closed. Therefore, it is crucial to evaluate not only the financial return, but also the added value that an investment can bring to your life. And, of course, risk management should be a central part of any investment strategy. This involves diversification, not putting all your eggs in one basket. By diversifying your investments, you can protect your portfolio from severe declines. The idea is always to have a plan B and be prepared for the unexpected. This way, you can sleep easy, knowing that even if one part of your investment does not perform well, others may compensate. The relationship between risk and return should not be seen as a burden, but as an opportunity. Every risk you take is a chance to learn, grow, and adapt. The important thing is to always be willing to educate yourself and take calculated risks. Over time, this will become a valuable skill that will help you navigate the financial challenges of life. Cash flow. Managing cash flow is like piloting an airplane. You need to have full control over the situation, especially in times of turbulence. Cash flow is the difference between what comes in and what goes out of your pocket. Understanding this dynamic is crucial for maintaining your financial health. If you do not have a clear view of where your money is going, you can easily get lost and end up in a cycle of debt and stress. A good practice is to create a monthly budget. By doing so, you can better visualize your income and expenses. It's like drawing a map that shows where your money is going. And believe me, you will be surprised by some discoveries. Often, we spend small amounts on things we do not consider essential. And by the end of the month, these expenses add up. Identifying these unnecessary expenses can free up a significant portion of your budget. Furthermore, cash flow does not only refer to the money coming in and going out, but also to the timing of these transactions. You may have a stable income, but if your expenses are higher in a given month, you may face financial difficulties. It is essential to plan and anticipate these ups and downs. Creating an emergency fund is an excellent way to ensure you have a financial cushion to handle unexpected events. Automation of payments and receipts. Another important point is the automation of payments and receipts. With current technology, you can schedule bill payments and even receive salaries directly into digital accounts. This not only simplifies cash flow management, but also reduces the chances of forgetting important payments, thus avoiding interest and penalties. Automation makes financial management much simpler. Maintaining strict control over cash flow allows you to make more informed decisions about future investments. When you know exactly how much money is coming in and going out, you gain clarity on how much you can invest and in which areas. This clear view is essential for those seeking to build wealth and achieve financial freedom. Networking and relationships. If you think that financial success depends only on technical skills, it's time to rethink that idea. Networking and the relationships we build throughout our lives have a huge impact on our financial journey. Many job and investment opportunities arise through personal connections. Therefore, cultivating a network of contacts is not just a strategy, but a necessity. When you get involved in groups, associations, or communities, you are exposing yourself to people with similar interests. These interactions can lead to collaborations, partnerships, and even investments. Sometimes, the person you meet at an event could become your next business partner or a mentor who will guide you in an important project. Simply being in an environment where conversations revolve around finances and entrepreneurship can open your eyes to new possibilities. Moreover, networking is not limited to formal events. Often, the best connections happen in unexpected ways. A coffee with a friend can lead to conversations about a project you hadn't considered. Therefore, always be open to interacting and exchanging ideas with people from different fields and backgrounds. You never know where the next great opportunity might come from. Another important aspect is maintaining these relationships. It's not enough to just make contacts. You need to nurture them. This means following up with people, sending messages, sharing relevant information, and of course, being willing to help when needed. A relationship is a two-way street, and by helping others, you may also receive help in the future. Trust and respect are essential for strengthening these bonds. Remember that networking is a skill that can be developed. If you are shy or uncomfortable in social situations, start small. Join smaller groups, ask questions, and show genuine interest in people's stories. Over time, you will become more confident and see the benefits that a solid network can bring to your financial life. Growth mindset. A growth mindset is one of the master keys to financial success. The concept, popularized by psychologist Carol Dweck, suggests that by believing that your abilities can be developed through effort and learning, you become more likely to face challenges and learn from mistakes. This is especially true in the world of finance, where adaptability and the ability to learn from experiences are crucial. When you adopt a growth mindset, financial difficulties do not become insurmountable barriers. Instead, you see them as learning opportunities. For example, if an investment does not go as planned, instead of lamenting, you can analyze what went wrong and how to avoid making the same mistakes in the future. This proactive approach allows you to become more resilient and, over time, a sharper investor. Another important aspect of this mindset is the willingness to continuously learn. The world of finance is always changing, with new opportunities and risks emerging all the time. Staying updated on market trends and best financial practices is essential. This means reading books, attending workshops, taking online courses, and even listening to podcasts about investments and finance. Constant learning not only improves your skills, but also increases your confidence in making financial decisions. Growth mindset. In addition, a growth mindset is also reflected in your approach to relationships. When you believe you can learn from others, you are more open to listening to advice and drawing inspiration from other success stories. This can lead to fruitful collaborations and a richer exchange of ideas. Instead of viewing your peers as competitors, you start to see them as allies on the journey to financial success. Cultivating a growth mindset is a daily commitment. It is not something you achieve once and for all. You need to stay mindful of your beliefs and attitudes, constantly questioning yourself. Am I learning from this experience? Or how can I grow from this? This constant reflection will help shape your mindset and consequently your financial success. Personal development. Personal development is a crucial component in the pursuit of financial success. Often, people underestimate the importance of interpersonal and emotional skills in their careers and investments. By focusing on your personal growth, you not only improve your chances of achieving financial goals, but also become a more complete and fulfilled person. Investing in yourself means understanding your strengths and weaknesses. Self-awareness is key to knowing where you need to improve. If you find that you have difficulties with communication, for example, investing in a public speaking course can be an excellent way to overcome that barrier. Communication skills are fundamental, especially in negotiations and networking. The better prepared you are to express yourself, the more opportunities will arise. Another important area of personal development is resilience. Financial life is full of ups and downs, and the ability to recover from setbacks is crucial. Developing a resilient mindset means that when you face challenges, such as losing an investment, you have the mental strength to bounce back and continue working towards your goals. Investment diversification. When we talk about investment diversification, the first thing that comes to mind is the idea of not putting all your eggs in one basket. This adage, though simple, carries significant weight when it comes to building a solid investment portfolio. Diversification is essential for reducing risk. If you invest everything in a single stock or sector and that investment does poorly, you could end up losing a lot. On the other hand, if you spread your investments across different assets, sectors, and even geographies, the chances of a total loss decrease. It's like having insurance to protect your financial health. In addition to reducing risks, diversification can also increase the chances of returns. By investing in different types of assets, such as stocks, bonds, real estate, and even cryptocurrencies, you have the opportunity to benefit from various market trends. For example, while technology stocks may be booming, the energy sector might be struggling. If you have investments in both sectors, you can smooth out the fluctuations and ensure that your portfolio continues to thrive regardless of the circumstances. An important point to consider when diversifying is understanding your own risk profile. Each investor has a different tolerance for risk, and this should guide your diversification decisions. If you prefer safety, you might opt for more bonds and real estate, which tend to be less volatile. On the other hand, if you are willing to take more risks for higher returns, you might invest more in stocks or alternative assets. The key is to find a balance that fits your lifestyle and financial goals. Another interesting aspect of diversification is that it doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. Nowadays, there are many financial products, such as mutual funds and ETFs, that allow you to diversify your portfolio with a single investment. These funds are managed by professionals who know how to balance different assets to maximize returns and minimize risks. So even if you don't have the time or knowledge to actively manage your investments, you can still benefit from diversification. It's worth noting that diversification is not a one-time action. The financial market is dynamic and conditions change constantly. Therefore, it is vital to review and adjust your investment portfolio regularly to ensure you are still effectively diversified. This may include selling assets that are not performing well or adding new investments that could bring growth potential. The important thing is to stay informed and proactive regarding your financial choices. Debt management. When discussing debt management, the first thing to emphasize is the importance of understanding the nature of your financial obligations. Often, people accumulate debt without realizing the long-term impact it can have on their financial health. The first step to effective management is to list all your debts, including amounts, interest rates, and payment terms. This not only brings clarity, but also helps prioritize which debts need to be paid off first. High-interest debt, such as credit card balances, should be the priority, as it consumes a significant portion of your income. Once you have a clear view of your debts, it's time to create a repayment plan. There are several strategies you can use, such as the snowball method, where you pay off smaller debts first to gain momentum, or the avalanche method, where you tackle debts with the highest interest rates first. The right strategy will depend on your behavior and motivation. The important thing is to commit to following the plan. Discipline is crucial for eliminating debt and consequently for increasing your financial freedom. Another crucial element in debt management is creating a budget. A solid budget allows you to have better control over your expenses and income, which facilitates debt repayment. By knowing exactly where your money is going, you can identify areas where you can cut costs and redirect those funds toward debt repayment. A budget doesn't need to be complicated. It can be as simple as a spreadsheet or even a personal finance app. What matters is that you are aware of your finances and make a conscious effort to improve your situation. It is essential to avoid the temptation of accumulating new debt while trying to pay off existing ones. This can be challenging, especially in a consumer-driven society where offers and promotions are always lurking. Therefore, it's vital to develop a mindset of conscious consumption. Ask yourself if you really need an item before purchasing it and seek alternatives, such as saving for a while before making a larger purchase. This approach can help prevent the accumulation of future debt. If you find that your debts are becoming unmanageable, don't hesitate to seek help. There are professionals and organizations that can offer guidance and support to help you out of this situation. Remember that debt management is a process, and every step you take toward paying off your financial obligations is a step toward freedom and financial security. Don't get discouraged. The important thing is to take action and stay focused on your goals. Financial planning. Financial planning is a vital tool that many people underestimate. When you have a well-structured financial plan, you are not just navigating through your financial life aimlessly. You are setting a clear roadmap that leads you to your goals and objectives. The first step to effective financial planning is to define what you want to achieve. This could range from buying a home, saving for retirement, or even taking a dream vacation. Having clear goals helps guide your financial decisions and maintain focus. Once you have defined your goals, the next step is to assess your current financial situation. This includes taking stock of your income, expenses, assets, and liabilities. This analysis will allow you to see where you are spending more than you should and where you can save. Additionally, understanding your current financial situation is crucial for creating a budget that truly works for you. A budget is not just a list of expenses, it is a reflection of your priorities and values. From there, you can start developing an action plan. Good financial planning includes strategies to increase your income, reduce expenses, and of course, save and invest. Consider increasing your income through a side job, freelancing, or even investing in education to enhance your skills. At the same time, look for ways to cut costs, whether by reviewing service contracts, such as internet and phone plans, or eliminating unnecessary expenses. The important thing is that your action plan is realistic and adaptable. Another important aspect of financial planning is periodic review. What works at one point may not be as effective at another. Therefore, regularly set aside time to review your goals and assess your progress. This can be monthly, quarterly, or even annually, depending on what makes the most sense for you. If you find that you are not progressing as expected, don't hesitate to adjust your plan. Flexibility is one of the keys to successful financial planning. Consider seeking professional guidance. A financial consultant can offer valuable insights and help you develop a plan tailored to your specific needs. While this may involve a cost, the return on this investment can be significant, especially if you are struggling to find the right path. Financial planning is not just a task to be done. It is an ongoing commitment to your future and financial well-being. Continuous learning mindset. The continuous learning mindset is a concept that has become increasingly relevant in today's financial world. The market is constantly evolving, and strategies that work today may not be effective tomorrow. Therefore, having a continuous learning mindset means always being willing to learn, adapt, and grow. It starts with curiosity. Ask yourself, what can I learn today that will make me a better investor or financial manager? This constant quest for knowledge can open doors you never imagined existed. One way to cultivate this mindset is through reading. There are countless books, articles, and blogs on personal finance, investments, and personal development that can enrich your knowledge. In addition to books, consider participating in online courses or workshops. Many platforms offer courses on financial topics that can be accessed from anywhere. The important thing is to create a learning routine that fits into your life and that you can maintain over time. Moreover, sharing what you learn with others can be an excellent way to solidify your knowledge. Discussing financial topics with friends or participating in study groups can offer new perspectives and help you understand concepts in different ways. Collaborative learning not only enriches your knowledge, but also builds a support network and exchange of experiences, which can be valuable in times when you need motivation or inspiration. The continuous learning mindset also involves being open to feedback and constructive criticism. When you allow yourself to receive feedback, you are taking an important step toward personal and financial growth. This may include listening to advice from mentors or even revisiting past financial decisions to understand what worked and what didn't. This introspection can be challenging, but it is a crucial part of the learning process. So, my friend, if you've made it this far, it means you are truly determined to change your financial life. And let me tell you something, the transformation starts now. Robert Kiyosaki taught us that mindset is everything. Are you ready to swap scarcity for abundance? Think about it. How many opportunities have you missed due to fear or insecurity? Imagine living the life of your dreams without worrying about bills at the end of the month. Does it seem impossible? It's not. The difference between the rich and the poor lies in action. What steps will you take from today? How about starting by writing down your financial goals? That's right. Put on paper what you want to achieve and visualize yourself reaching those goals. And don't forget, knowledge is the key. Keep educating yourself and seeking ways to increase your income. What will you do to invest in yourself? Remember, change starts within you. Now, before you go, tell me in the comments, what is your biggest financial dream? I'm curious to know. Let's embark on this journey to prosperity together.